In order to synchronize your catalog, you must configure your Magento1 to allow our application to communicate with your website. This installation is very simple. We will guide you through this installation. To start, go to the administration page and connect to Magento1 with your login and password. After the connection, go to the System menu, and then in the Web Services sub-menu click on SOAP/XML RPC roles. To allow Boostmyshop to access certain data on your website, you need to create an API role and an API user linked to this role. To do so, click on the Add New Role button. On this screen, you must first enter a role name to identify Boostmyshop. Enter Boostmyshop in the role name field and your Magento password in the current admin password field. Now you need to grant the necessary permissions to the application, so that our applications can communicate properly with your online store. Click on the Role Resources tab, and then in the Resource Access menu select the All option. You can now save your new role by clicking on the Save Role button. We are now going to create an API user that will allow Boostmyshop to connect to your Magento1. Go to the System menu, then in the Web Services sub-menu click on SOAP/XML RPC users and click on the Add New User button. On this screen, you must first enter a username to identify Boostmyshop. Fill in Boostmyshop in the field username, BMS in the field first name, API in the field last name, and the email help@boostmyshop.com in the field email. Then enter your Magento password in the field current admin password. You must now define a password that you fill in the field API key. You are free to define the password you want. We advise you to choose a complex password with many letters and characters. You won't need to remember this API key, so you can enter a random string of characters and numbers. Keep the API key you generated because you will need it in a few moments to finalize your configuration in our application. Copy the API key again in the Confirm API key field. Finally, check that the This Account field is set to active. To validate the configuration on your Magento, go to the User Role tab and select the Boostmyshop role that you have previously created. You can now validate this step by clicking on the Save User button. Your API user is now created. Now copy the URL and fill in on the configuration wizard of our application, the URL of your store in the field URL, Boostmyshop in the username field, then API key that you have generated in the field password. You can now confirm the configuration by clicking on the Next button. Congratulations, your connection with Magento1 is now effective, and you are ready to enjoy the first features of our tools.